Tuesday is Choose English Day. From 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m., join your equipped and efficient elementary English tutors as they bring fun and exciting learning in the world of English. Let us help make your educational journey in English easier and simpler. Every Tuesday, 1 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Only here at ETUlay official Facebook page and YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello, good afternoon. Mayong hapon to everyone who's watching us through our official DepEd ETUlay Facebook page and DepEd ETUlay YouTube channel.
Yes, magandang hapon sa lahat ng mga mag-aaral, guro at mga magulang na nakatutok sa atin ngayong hapon. It's Tuesday and it's Choose English Day.
Alright, so Tutor Ann, magandang hapon sa iyo.
Yes, Tutor Ace,
We are,
magandang hapon.
we are pretty much down to our last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, di ba? Before the end of the school year. And yes, syempre, we've discussed a lot of topics since the beginning of the fourth quarter, and I'm sure, and I'm very confident that our champion learners were able to learn something at least from us then, especially when it comes to journalistic writing, because apparently that appears to be the focus of our topic, right?
Yes, Tutor Ace, tama ka nga dyan. Ilang Tuesdays na lang at magtatapos na ang ating school year 2021-2022 at magsisimula na naman ang panibagong school year, di ba? Parang kailan lang na nagsimula tayo dito sa ETUlay, right?
Tama ka dyan. It's a bittersweet moment for us, syempre. Bitter kasi, you know, kahit pa paano, yung mga champion learners natin, this ETLI program has definitely been a part of us. At the same time, we're also happy that we're able to finish another school year and have these children as testament, kumbaga, sa abot ng programang ito. At syempre, yung pag-deliver natin ng tutorial sessions and basic education like that sa ating mga learners despite syempre ng pandemya na kinakaharap natin. But nevertheless, syempre, alam niyo naman kung alam niyo naman, still on screen, nandito pa rin si Tutor Ace, ang inyong alas sa English 4.
At of course, ako pa rin ang inyong katuwang tungo sa karunungan. This is Tutor Ann, all the way from the land of sweet surprises, Negros Occidental.
And still seeing and believing the champions in you, we are your online tutors for English 4. And Tutor Ann, tingnan nga natin. Proceed na tayo sa ating comment section. Ito na yung ating 1-minute shoutout. Simulan mo na, Tutor Ann.
Yes, sisimulan ko na dito. Tutor Ace mula kay Yana Rain Leonardo. Good afternoon. Also kay Eileen Ocot. Ang ganda ng greetings ni Eileen dito. Tutor Ace, it's Tuesday and it's Choose English Day. Ayan, magandang hapon sa inyo.
Yes, at eto din sa ating kasama natin ngayong hapon, we have Ryan Matthew, good afternoon po, Tutor Anna Tutor Ace. Good afternoon din sa'yo. We also have here with us Prince Light Niepes, grade 4 diligence from Francisco Benitez Elementary School. And we also have here, and of course, huge shout out syempre sa ating mga champion learners. And Ma'am Merwin Sese, very, very supportive English teacher of Francisco Benitez Elementary School. At syempre sa lahat ng mga teachers, mga kaguruan natin sa buong bansa, who are continuing the call for the delivery of education despite the very difficult times we are in right now. And of course, Tutor Ann, I also want to take this opportunity to greet yung mga kasamahan natin dito sa ating studio, our DepEd TV Negros Occidental team, of course, with our teacher broadcaster for Arts 8 and Arts 9, Sir Rafi Berina, and our teacher broadcaster for Math 5, Sir Ike Dominic Halwin. Sino pa ba yung kasama natin sa DepEd TV, Tutor?
Yes, sa tingin ko di mo pa na-mention sina Sir June Ray, Sir
Correct.
RV, and Miss Ting. And also grabbing this opportunity, Sir Tutor Ace, to also greet our Public Schools District Supervisor for Cluster 2, Sir Bong Batallones, and of course to our OIC Principal, Ma'am Gloria Gustilo. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon at maraming salamat sa suporta na pinapakita niyo sa ating ETUlay session every Tuesday afternoon. And of course, Chair Ann, we have a couple of reminders for our champion learners. Do not always remember to show respect wherever you are, mapa virtual man yan or face-to-face contact man yan, mapa anong platform man, palagi. We always remember this. Magpakita ng respeto.
Yes, that's right, Tutor Ace. And also, we would like to remind our dear tuties to also share our online session this afternoon at nang marami pang makasali sa atin ngayong hapon. 'Di ba? Ika nga nila, sharing is caring. Kaya go ahead and click the share button at nang marami pang ma-reach natin for this afternoon.
Yes, at tsaka thank you, Eileen, Yana Rain, McPrince. Thank you so much for sharing our ETUlay session ngayong hapon. And we're going to be having a great time because for week 6, eto yung magiging topic natin, di ba, Churan? We are going to learn how to write a news report. Ayon. So very, very exciting. So kindly give us a run through of the topics that we've already learned in the past few weeks.
Yes, Tutor Ace, konting recap lang ng ating mga natakol na noong mga nakaraang linggo. We have there for week 1, write a short story. Second week, write a reaction about the story read, distinguish fact from opinion, identify features of journalistic writing, and last week, distinguish among types of journalistic writing. Ngayon naman, ngayong hapon na ito, we are going to write a news report. So medyo konting challenging yung ating topic this afternoon.
That is correct. But I know that our champion learners are always up for the challenge. At eto, syempre, we have these reference modules para sa ating ETUlay session this afternoon. We would definitely want to thank Region 7 SDO Negros Oriental and NCR SDO Navotas for this for giving us a very very comprehensive module, one that is very easy to follow. Ang galing talaga. So eto na. We're going to be discussing this one to you this afternoon. Eto yung mga objectives natin, champion learners. We are expecting you to be able to identify the elements of a news report. Next, read the news report and answer the question based on it, and write a news article on the facts given. Diba, Tutor Ann?
Yes, tama yan, Tutor Ace. Yan ang ating magiging objectives for this afternoon. At heto na nga, bilang pagsisimula sa ating online tutorial this afternoon, magsisimula tayo, of course, by reviewing our previous lesson.
Siyempre naman.
Yes, and our direction for this activity, Tutor Ace, all they have to do is to tell what journalistic writing is being described in each item.
All right, so eto, we have these options flash on the screen. Letter A is opinion article, letter B is a sports article, letter C feature article, and letter D news article. All
So all
right.
they have to do, Tutor Ace, of course, is just to choose the letter of their answer. And don't
Correct.
forget as well, of course, to put your item number along with your answers. At nang di tayo magkalituhan, di ba?
Tama yan. At syempre, yung mga champion learners natin, are you ready na ba para sa ating tutorial session this afternoon? If so, kindly comment ready na kayo. Let us know, champion learners. All right, so let's proceed with item number one. Eto, so for number one, the main function is to humanize, add color, educate, entertain, and illuminate.
Yes, so ano kayang journalistic writing yung nilalarawan ng ating item number one dito?
All right,
Okay.
eto na. We already have answers here. Yana Rain saying that the correct answer is feature. McPrince also agreeing to that to that answer. Sino pa ba? Eto, Eileen. Sabi ni Eileen, feature. If I'm not mistaken, Shigran, Eileen was a contestant for the RSPC, di ba?
Yes, tama yan, Tutor Ace.
Alright, ayun. So, tingnan nga natin. Tama ba? Feature article ba tong nag-humanize, nag-add color, educate, entertain, and illuminate? What is it? Ayun.
Yes, it's a feature article for item number one.
Congratulations, everyone. Number two.
Number two tayo. For number two, it expresses the personal belief of the writer about timely issues. So what are we referring to here in item number two? Ano kaya ang sagot dito?
So, personal belief ito, di ba? Maaaring some people might agree, some people might disagree, di ba? Parang ganun yun. Parang ganun
Yes,
yun, di ba?
personal belief but also
That,
supported by
yes.
facts.
Ayun.
Yes, ganun yon. At meron na tayong mga sagot dito, Tutor Ace. Sabi ni Yana, Jermer, McPrince, and Jacob, sabi nila it refers to an opinion article. Tama nga ba sila? Let's find
Tignan
out.
natin. Alright, number two answer is, ayun, opinion article. Ayun, very good. Congratulations, everyone. Let's proceed with number three. So number three, it helps brighten up the sports page. Alright, parang
Yes,
may giveaway.
meron ng clue.
May clue na siya.
Malaking clue dito for number three.
Ayun.
Ano kaya yung tinutukoy
Ano
natin
kaya?
dito?
Ang hirap pa. And then, ayan, ito na. So we have Eileen saying that the correct answer is sports article. Yana Rain, sports article din. McPrince, same. Ian Benedict, sports. Tingnan natin, sugar Ann. Number three, is it a sports article?
And the correct answer for number three is sports article tayo dito, Tutor Ace. Ayan.
Ayun, ang galing-galing nila. And eto, I just noticed, and I want to give a huge shout out, Klein. Hello, good afternoon. Sino pa ba? Jacob Estrella, good afternoon. Welcome to our tutorial session this afternoon. Sige, let's proceed with number four.
All right, number four na tayo. This refers to new information on a current event or unusual situation that has meaning to a set of readers. So what journalistic writing are we referring to for item number four?
Alam na alam nila, Tudor Ann. Sabi niya McPrince, that's a news article. Yana Rain saying the same. Eileen, news. Jaromir, news. Jacob, news article. What is the correct answer for number four?
News article nga ba dito sa number four? Let's find out. The correct answer for number four is letter D, it's news article.
Congratulations, everyone. Okay, good job, everyone. And tell us your score in the comments section. And I think, and I'm very confident that they were able to get a perfect score for our review test. Diba, Tudor Ann?
Yes, Tutor Ace. Ako din confident ako na talagang na-perfect ng ating mga tuties ang ating review this afternoon. At eto na nga,
Correct.
pumapasok na ang kanilang mga scores, Tutor Ace from Jermer, Yana, Jacob, and McPrince. They all got the score 4 out of 4. Kaya congratulations sa inyong
Galing.
lahat.
Congratulations. And by the way, hello, Francesca Arsenio. Kanina pa nag-sasend si Francesca. I wasn't able to give a shout out to Francesca. Hello. Congratulations as well for getting a perfect score. Ayun. So, eto na. Let's proceed with another activity that would give you an idea about what our topic would be about, di ba? At
Yes.
tsaka if ano yung nilalaman ng ating magiging topic ngayong hapon.
So this afternoon, Tutor Ace will be focusing on one of the journalistic
Yes,
writings, and that is, of course, pertaining to the news article. So
correct.
before anything else, sisimulan natin with this quiz. All our activity, all they have to do is just to read the news article, then answer the questions that follow. Ayan.
Alright, sige.
Yes, sisimulan natin dito at Tutor Ace. Please read our news article here.
Yes, sure. And by the way, sa ating mga journalists wannabe sa kanilang mga pamamahay, champion learners, I want you to follow through with reading the news article. Maybe deliver something like a news. Maybe deliver the news sa inyong on your end sa maybe nasa bahay kayo ninyo or nasa man, if you have the opportunity, you might as well do this one as well at the same time, di ba? So eto, KSPED's Broadcasting Team Bags Award in NSPC 2014. The Kabalasan Special Education School, KSPED's radio broadcasters made the school proud. They won third place in Best in Infomercial Filipino category during the annual National Schools Press Conference in Subic, Olongapo City. The members of SPED's broadcasting team were Dea Laza, Lady Lou Sandoval, Sheena Hart Sofia Sabdullah, and Schwar Clifford Mascarinha. Their coaches were Mr. Randy Davis and Mrs. Cheryl Velasco. Both are teachers in the said school. That was the most memorable experience of the group. Everyone was so excited to see other journalists from different places in the country. Our group jumped for joy when the announcer mentioned our group as one of the winners. We are very proud to have brought prestige to our school, Dad Nilasa said during the interview.
All right, this time naman, punta tayo sa ating first item for this activity. We have here, our question number one is, what is the news about? Patungkol saan yung binasang news article ni Tutor Ace dito. So there will be no choices. Instead, you will have to give us your answer. Ayan. So hintayin namin yan ni Tutor Ace while you go over again with the article that has been read to you. So patungkol kaya saan yung ating news report or news article na binasa kanina lang.
Ayun. So, hello, Ryan Matthew. Good afternoon. Sending emojis with is this a heart with heart eyes? Parang ganon. Diba? So here we go. Eileen Okut, number one. KSPED Broadcasting Team Bags Award in NSPC 2014. Okay, and we also have here too, and Yana Rain. It's about the KSPED's broadcasting team po. McPrince, the news is about the KSPED's radio broadcaster. Sige nga, tignan natin.
Let's see. Let's see if they are correct. And actually, tama naman sila, Tutor Ace.
Yun.
It's about the award won by KS Peds in the NSPC. So, ayan,
Ayun. So
congratulations.
that is correct. I'm gonna have to say that we would be able to consider their answers correct naman, di ba? Sugar Ann?
Tama
Because,
yan, yes. Tama yan, Tutor Ace.
ayun. So congratulations. Let's proceed with number two. Who are the people involved in the news report?
Ayan,
So kung
sino-sino
kanina,
kaya?
mhm,
Yes.
kanina, the question was what? This time, number two, the question is who? Who are the people involved in the news reports?
So,
Sige.
sino-sino kaya yung mga pinag-usapan dito sa ating news article? At ito na nga, Tutor A, sabi ni
Mhm.
McPrince dito, the members of the KS Feds, I guess that's what he's referring to,
Mhm.
the KS Feds
Yes.
broadcasting team. Ayan.
All right.
And
So
the same,
Yeah.
si Francesca pala kanina pa tong sagot na to for number one. Sige, sino pa kayong may sagot sa ating item number two?
So collective yung answer dito ng mga Prince mentioned um, that the article or the people involved in the article are members of the Case Feds broadcasting team. And eto, Yana
Yes,
Rain.
eto. From Yana Rain and Jacob as well, they both answered the members of KSPED's broadcasting team. But sige, tingnan natin kung anong tamang sagot for item number 2. Eto, to be more
So,
specific, di ba,
correct.
Shooter Ace? Eto, we have put it in detail yung mga members ng broadcasting team, Dea Del Laza, Lady Luz Andoval, Sheena Hart, Sophia Sabdula, and Schwart Clifford Mascarinha, together with, of course, the coaches mentioned here in the article. But the answers, members of the broadcasting team is already correct naman, Shooter Ace.
Tama. Yes, so we just made it more specific and at the same time included the coaches sa ating answer dyan for number two. But nevertheless, here we go with number three question, right? When did the event happen?
Yes,
Ayan, so
kailan
parang
nangyari?
nanonotice ko, number one, meron tayong what, number two is who, number three, when. Diba?
Yes, at tama yan that you have noted that Shooter Ace dahil they will be very relevant to our topic this afternoon.
Correct. All right, so number three, once again, when did the event happen? Kailan nangyari yung pagbag ng awards sa NSPC 20 ng Case Feds broadcasting team. Di ba? Sige. All right, so we already have an answer here. Number three, the Prince. The event happened in the year 2014. Okay,
Sige,
sige.
tingnan natin. Alright. At,
Uh,
eto, it actually happened, yes, 2014, that's right, which we have actually missed here to put here in our key answer during the
yes.
NSPC 2014, diba?
Mhm. So to be more specific, it was the annual National Schools Press Conference that was held in 2014.
Yes, tama yan, Shooter Ace.
Okay, so let's proceed with number four.
For number 4 item, where did it happen? So kung kanina, kailan nangyari, ito naman, saan nangyari? Ano, saan ang pinangyarihan ng ating event for the news article?
Eto, medyo nahuli lang yung sagot ni Yana Rain during the NSPC po. Right? And remember, to be more specific, NSPC 2014. Ayun. Sige, so number four, where did it happen? Ito, number five, Jaromir. Not so sure, baka autocorrect lang to. Medyo nagkamali lang siguro.
Yes.
Uh, okay, but Yana Rain saying that it's Subic, Olongapo City po. Number four, the event happened. McPrince, Subic, Olongapo City. Eileen also saying it's Olongapo City. Ano ba yung tamang sagot natin dyan?
Yes. Let's find out. Subic Olongapo City nga ba for number 4? That is correct.
Ayun, congratulations. Number four, the correct answer is indeed Subic, Olongapo City. And number five,
Wala na tayong number
ayun,
5
wala
at
na pala number
shifter
five.
is. Yes. So,
Actually,
tingnan na lang natin how well did our cuties get sa ating activity. No? Out of 4, ilan kaya yung score na kanilang nakuha? Just share it with us in the comment section at nang malaman namin ni Shooter Ace.
yes, do let us know. think I think they were able to get a perfect score, all of them, pretty much. Pero ito, tingnan natin. Jaromir, 3 over 4. Okay, okay lang yan, Jaromir. 3 over 4 is not bad. And nevertheless, we are here to learn, syempre. So if you were not able to get a perfect score, that's fine. Walang problema dyan. Eileen got a perfect score as well. Congratulations. Yana Rain also got a perfect score. All right, so okay, proceed na
Well,
tayo sa
yes,
yan. Mhm.
this time naman, Sugar is let us proceed to our discussion this afternoon on writing news report using the given facts. Ayan. Sisimulan muna natin sa pagbabalik sa definition ng news report or news article. So news reports are found in newspapers and their purpose is to inform readers of what is happening in the world around them. So if you want to be updated, we read the news, diba? And also, Tutor Ace?
Yes. Eto, here's one very important detail. News reports have a certain structure that you need to follow, and this structure is called the inverted pyramid. Sige nga, I think we have an explanation kung bakit naging inverted pyramid yung sinafollow natin na pattern.
Yes, if they could still remember, this was already tackled sa
Mhm.
lesson natin noong week 4,
Before, yes.
the features of journalistic writing, and it's one of them, the inverted pyramid structure wherein, inuuna nating sinusulat yung pinaka-importanteng detalye, diba? And then down to the least important detail.
Tama yan. And syempre, when we talk about news, usually this inverted pyramid was designed in order to cater to that requirement of people getting the news firsthand. Hindi na kailangan ilagay dun sa dulo yung importanteng detalye. Dapat pagkakita pa lang ng isang reader ng isang news article, dapat dun pa lang sa taas, alam niya na kung patungkol saan yung news article na yan. Whatever details,
Yes, tama.
additional details, nasa huli na lang yun.
Tama yan, Tutor Ace. And also, in addition to that, here are the common elements of news reports. So, ano-ano nga ba yung dapat na makikita natin sa isang news report or news article? So, sisimulan ko na dito, Tutor Ace, with the headline. So, pag sinabi nating headline, dito nagsisimula yung isang article. It begins with a catchy headline. It refers to the main title of a newspaper story, which is usually printed in large letter at the top of a story. So this actually depends on, especially kapag nasa front page siya, so talagang malaki yung headline, di ba? So instead of saying it's a title of the article, we use the term headline. At sa ating illustration nga dyan, we can see there, ayan, nasa top siya, that is our headline, students grow flying sauce, ayan.
All right. So after the headline, we have, of course, nakikita niyo dyan the byline, diba? One very important part of a news article is what we call the lead. The lead informs the reader of the most important aspects of the story, and it contains the five W's and H. The first W is who, who are the persons involved, what, what took place, when did it take place, where did it take place, why did it happen, and how did it happen. All of these questions are answered dun pa lang sa lead. And kung titignan ninyo, you can find the lead uh, right after the byline. It's basically the first paragraph, di ba? Sa isang news article.
Alright, kasunod naman dito, Tutor is what we call secondary lead, which is usually only a picture and headline. It gives a sneak preview of a story that you might find inside the paper. So parang like supporting details to our primary lead, yung pangunahing paragraph natin in a news article. And also, Tutor Ace, mayroon din tayong tinatawag na byline, which shows who wrote the story. Ito yung kanina na nasa ilalim ng ating headline dito.
Correct.
Nagpapakita kung sino yung sumulat ng ating news article, and we call it the byline, of course.
And another part of a news article is what we call the body of the news report. And this gives more details and provides more information about the why and how of the story.
And of course, next to it, Tutor Ace, meron din tayong tinatawag na ending or conclusion for the article. It says here that it gives something to think about, diba? Or sometimes we end it yung sa patapos na detalye na sa ating news article na isinulat. Yan.
All right. So yes, so those are by far the different parts of a news article. So we have, ayun, i-recap natin yan mamaya. For now, let's focus on the strategies in writing a news report. Sige, eto, I think we have an activity for them. Is it or rather for the strategies, ito ang dapat yung kanilang gawin. Look closely at the picture and the headline and think of an event that relates to them.
Also, create interesting facts while answering the questions who, what, when, where, why, and how. Ito konting ano lang, in news writing, when you write the lead, kasi may tinatawag silang angle dito, Tutor Ace, you have to pick out kung ano yung pinaka-importante na angle in the story. Would you start with who, what, when, where, why, or how? So, depende yon sa angle ang gusto mong kunin or simulan with your news story. But bear in mind na kailangan sa lead pa lang or sa simula pa lang ng article, it should be interesting enough already to catch the attention of the reader. And also for number 3, use quotations to make the report more interesting. Yung balik tayo dun sa features of journalistic writing, gumagamit tayo ng quotations, di ba? Yung quoted statements from our source, sa mga statements, sa mga in-interview natin, we use those to make our articles more credible. At ano pa ba, Tutor Ace?
Yes, and of course, for number 4, be sure that your news report reflects the picture and the headline. And for number 5, write your report in the third person. Remember, you're trying to deliver the news. You're not putting your own, your personal thoughts into it. So do not say do not say I said. It should be written from the third person perspective. So that's a very important reminder when doing a news article.
Tama yan, Tutor Ace. At dahil dyan, I hope that our tuties were able to grasp the concept of our lesson this afternoon. Titingnan natin, malalaman natin yan with our activities this afternoon. Kaya sisimulan na natin with this one. All they have to do is to match the elements of a news report based on the given description and choose the letter of the correct answer.
All right, so here we go. Letter A, we have column A and B. Ayan, so number 1, it is the main title of a newspaper story, usually printed in large letters at the top of a story.
Yes, yung item number 1 muna yung ating sasagutan dito. So
So
for
focus
number 1,
na.
ano kaya yung tinutukoy? Is it A, B, C, D, or E?
Okay, I believe you mentioned this earlier. Title yung tawag natin dito, but when it comes to news article, we have a different name for that, diba? Sige nga, tingnan natin. Let me check our comment section. We have answers already. Lawson, hello, hello. Okay, so Lawson answered letter C. Headline number, Yanarain answered letter C. Jaromir also answered letter C. At eto si McPrince, inubos na ni McPrince. Pero ito yung number 1 answer ni McPrince, letter C din daw. So what is the correct answer, Chidera?
And of course, the correct answer for number 1 is letter C. Ayan, punta tayo.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations sa lahat ng mga nakakuha ng tamang sagot. This time, punta naman tayo for item number 2. It says here, it gives something to think about. Ayan, ano kayang tinutukoy natin for item number 2? Is it byline, lead, headline, ending, or the body? So
Uh,
for number 2,
Yep, Shooter and Yana Ray sabi niya it's letter D, it's the ending. Eileen also answered letter D. McPrince also answered letter D for number 2. Ryan Matthew, letter D. Sino pa ba? Ayan ito. Jair Ramir also answered letter D. Number 2, the correct answer is
all right, for number 2, the correct answer is letter D. That refers to ending. Number 3 tayo, Tutor Ace.
yes, number 3. This gives more details and provide more information about the why and how of the story. Eto, I think they can use a couple of clue words, a couple of clues sa ating item number 3. We're talking about more details, more information. Diba?
Yes, tingnan natin yung mga
Tingnan
sagot ng
natin.
ating mga cuties for number 3. We have here from Prince, letter E, from Yana E, Jacob, Jermer, also answered letter E. Letter E nga ba ang tamang sagot for number 3?
Mhm. Tingnan natin. Ayun, so number 3, the correct answer is body, more details, additional details, more information, that's it. All right, so number 4,
Yes, number 4. Punta tayo ng number 4. It shows who wrote the story. Saan natin makikita yan? Yung writer or author ng article. Is it
Yes,
A,
Jacob.
B, C, D, or E?
Jacob answered letter A. Yana Rain also letter A. Lawton Evangelista letter A. Okay, John Ramir also answered letter A. And Chempre McPrince also gave an answer earlier. And for number four, that's letter A. Okay, ano ba yung tama sagot? For number four, Churan.
Yes, let's find out for number four. The correct answer is letter A, that's a byline. Eto naman, for number five tayo, it informs the reader of the most important aspects of the story
Yun,
or
most
gives the
important.
most important details in
Yun.
the news story.
All
Eto
right,
for
so
number five. Yes, meron na silang mga sagot dito, Tutor Ace, from McPrince, Eileen, Yana, Ryan, and Lawton. They all answered letter B. Let us reveal for number five. Letter B nga ba? Is it the lead? Tama naman
tama
sila,
naman
Tutor
yan,
Ace.
syempre.
Yes.
So, judging from their answers sa ating activity this afternoon, I'm very confident that they were able to get a perfect score. Let us know, champion learners. Okay, so let's proceed with our next activity, Chiran, while we're waiting for them to give us their scores. Ito yung instructions natin for our next activity. Arrange the facts and events in order for you to write a short news report. But before that,
Yes.
syempre, eto, Eileen, 5 over 5, shooter hand. Yana Ray is got 5 over 5. Lawton, perfect score. McPrince, 5 over 5 with two thumbs up and a smiley and filled with love, syempre. Ayan, Ryan
Yes, talagang,
Matthew,
talagang satisfied na satisfied sila sa
very
kanilang
satisfied.
scores, di ba?
Congratulations, everyone. So, tingnan natin if you're also going to be able to get a perfect score for this activity here. Okay?
All right, eto na yun. Different sections of a news article, Tutor Ace, all they have to do is to rearrange these parts by using the letters. So yung letters na lang yung i-rearrange nila, Tutor Ace. At while they're doing that, babasahin natin sa kanila yung article and that's the time that they will have to decide on which would come first, di ba, sa article na ito. So let me begin. With letter A there, we
Yes,
have
yes.
Alvin, Wyoming. A snowplow slammed into a school bus on an icy road Wednesday, killing two siblings and injuring their older brother and two other people. For B, we have there in bold capital letters, sister and brother killed when bus, a snowplow crashed. Letter C, an 11-year-old girl died at the scene and her 8-year-old brother died later at a hospital, authorities said. Their 18-year-old brother suffered minor injuries. Letter D, the K 12 school the children and the teenager attend canceled classes at midday. For letter E, the crash occurred just before 8 a.m., about 8 miles north of the ranching community of Albin, according to Wyoming State Patrol Trooper Perry Jones. The bus had only one stop before the crash. And for the last one there, letter F, the driver was in serious condition with chest and abdominal injuries, and the plow driver was treated for minor injuries and released. So ano kaya yung tamang pagkakasunod-sunod ng mga pangyayari based on the facts given in this news article?
See, I think this one right here is the challenge. Um, so far, wala pa namang nakapag-submit ng kanilang ng kanilang answers. Ito meron na, but with a question mark at the end. Eileen? Sabi ni Eileen, it's a BADEFC. Pero medyo hindi sure si Eileen doon. Tingnan natin, ano kaya yung masasabi ng ng ibang champion learners natin? Would you agree with Eileen's sequence of answers?
Malalaman natin yan na maya-maya, di ba? Hintayin muna natin yung iba pa na makapagbigay ng kanilang sagot. Pero si Eileen, meron pang chance na mag-change ng kanyang final answer kasi based on the answer that you submitted, parang di pa siya sure.
Yes, syempre naman. So, we will be waiting for your answers. Tingnan natin how you would let's see how you would arrange the following details that we have on screen according to how a news article is supposed to be written. Diba?
Yes, di ba? At Tutor A, sa konting
Yes.
reminder lang that our news article usually follows the inverted pyramid structure. Again, we begin with the most important detail in the story down to the least important. Ayan. At meron na tayo another answer from McPrince. Sabi niya BAECFD.
Mhm.
From Yana, BADFEC po. Ayan. So, anong kaya yung tamang sagot? Reveal na ba natin at Tutor Ace?
Kuha pa tayo ng isa. Kuha pa tayo ng isa before we do the
Okay.
big reveal.
Let's wait
Alright?
for
So,
another answer. Kanino kaya manggagaling ang sagot na ito?
parang magkaiba yung answers nila, di ba? I
But,
mean, for a couple of,
pero
yeah,
yung panimula nila,
yung pagpapamula.
magkakapareho.
Magkakapareho. Tama. Alright, sige nga, isa pa. Meron bang gusto mag-dare na magbigay ng kanilang arrangement of the details found there sa ating um, or the options that we have provided on your
Yes.
screens. Ito,
Eto.
Gyromere. Sabi niya, BADEFC.
I guess magkatulad sila ni, sino? Wala.
Wala eh, wala eh. Sige na,
Medyo
review
sila
mo.
ni Yana. Alright, let's review Tutor Ace. Ano nga ba ang tamang sagot dito? The correct answer, yung tamang pagkakasunod-sunod, we have BAECFD. Meron ba?
Ayun. Yes, my friends was able to get the correct
Yes.
answer,
Sige
DAE.
nga, at Tutor Ace, kindly read the article.
Yes, of course, we start with the headline, syempre, and I believe that everybody was able to get that right. Sister and brother killed when bus snowplow crash. All right, so that should be followed by the lead where we can find the most important details and, of course, the answers to our WH questions about what, when, why, where, how, parang ganon. So here we go. Albion, Wyoming. A snowplow slammed into a school bus on an icy road Wednesday, killing two siblings and injuring their older brother and two other people. All right, so as what you've noticed, as what I mentioned earlier, most important details, dun pa lang sa first paragraph, you know exactly what the news report is all about. Diba? And, kaya ng sinabi mo, Chair, and we follow what we call the inverted pyramid. Meron na tayong lead, the most important details, followed by the least important details after that. So the crash occurred just before 8 a.m., about 8 miles north of the ranching community of Albin, according to Wyoming State Patrol Trooper Perry Jones. The bus had only one stop before the crash. I think medyo nag-typographical error lang tayo dyan. All right, so an 11-year-old girl died at the scene, and her 8-year-old brother died later at a hospital, authorities said. Their 18-year-old brother suffered minor injuries. All right, and the driver was in serious condition with chest and abdominal injuries, and the plow driver was treated for minor injuries and released. And eto, syempre, if we're going to compare sa lahat ng mga options dyan, eto yung pinaka-least important out of all, di ba? The K-12 school, the children, and the teenager attend canceled classes at midday.
Yes, tama
So,
yan, Tutor Ace. At ngayon ko lang din nakita yung crush.
no worries about that.
Di ba? Crash.
Nakita ko yung crush ko.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baka
Bakit
habang
mag-crush?
ginagawa to, may nakitang crush.
Yes. Tama
Sino
ka
bang
dyan.
gumawa nito?
Feeling ko ikaw. Biro-
Ako ba?
Parang ako.
So speaking of the scores at Shooter Ace, ito ng mga scores ng ating
Yes.
shooties this afternoon. We have, of course, McPrince who got 6 out of 6. Very good.
Congratulations.
We have Yana who got 2 out of 6. Medyo nalito lang si Yana sa mga details
No
within the
worries about that.
article. Yes. We also have Jermer, 3 out of 6. Lawton, 2 out of 6. And Eileen, yung naipasok pa yung kanyang mga tamang sagot, 6 out of 6. Congratulations pa rin sa
Congratulations.
lahat, di ba?
Jacob, 2/6, that's okay. Walang problema yan. We're going to have more activities as we go on. So, eto, directions. Our next activity, identify the common elements of a news report based on the given facts. Choose only the letter of your answer. Okay, so let's proceed. So here we go. We have parts of a news article for each item number. All you have to do is to identify what those are. Like say for example, for number one, we have I hope I'm pronouncing this one right. It's Michael Di Malomo or Mitchell.
Either way, Michael or Michelle, di ba?
Di Malomo. What is
Yes.
that? Headline, byline, lead, body, or the ending?
And we have for number two here, Tutor Ace, the province of Negros Oriental fight backs COVID-19 through Res Vacuna program. And for number three, vaccine rolled out, fight back begins. So ano kayong mga parts ng news article na tinutukoy ng bawat item dito for numbers 1, 2, and 3? At meron na tayong mga sagot dito from our
Yes.
tuties from McPrince who answered for number 1B, number 2C, number 3A. Yung sa iba po, pwede rin po kayong maglagay ng inyong mga sagot for numbers 2 and 3 as well. Kagaya ng ginagawa ni McPrince dito. Sabi ni Jermer for number 2C, Yana for number 1B, can we have it in one comment? Your answers for numbers 1 and 2 and 3. Eto, thank you so much, Eileen. Sabi ni Eileen, we have here letter B for number 1, C for number 2, and A for number 3. But let's find out, Tutor Ace, ano nga bang tamang sagot for numbers 1, 2, and 3 dito?
Yes.
Also,
For number
pahabol na
one.
sagot dito ni Yana, Tutor Ace. Number 1B, 2C, 3A. The correct answer here is...
Ayun, so the correct answer, number one is letter B, that's the byline. And number two, that's letter C, that's the lead. And number three, syempre, in bold letters, in capital letters of that, we have letter A, that's the headline. All right, so eto, we have number four. Res Bakuna program still continues and reached out to the farthest mountainous areas of the Negros province to protect and safeguard the lives of our frontliners and the whole community. All right, so what is number four? So we
Yes,
already
what
have.
are
Mhm.
Yes, what part of the news article are we referring to here? For number 4, sabi ni Eileen Germer, letter D daw. The same answer also from Yana, letter D nga ba for number 4? That is actually our ending
That's letter D.
already.
That's the ending. But I think I would understand kung bakit they answered letter D, Chiraan, because they don't have the whole, the entirety of the options provided to them.
Yes.
Uh, Syempre with the limitations of our present screen, uh, understandably, they would think, I too would think that that would be letter D. Pero eto, pakita natin yung ating number 5. Eto kasi yun eh. Ayun, napakahaba. Ayun. But nevertheless, no worries. Chapter worries for number 5. The province of Negros Oriental, headed by the provincial governor, Honorable El Ragadigamo, and then the additional details that follow. I believe that would be the time that you would answer. And Bayana Ray, number 5, that's the body.
Yes,
Ayun.
that's the body. Letter
Mhm.
D. Ayan.
Very
So,
nice.
ilan kaya yung mga nakakuha ng perfect score sa ating mga cuties ngayong hapon? Uh, Commented in our comment section at nang malaman namin ni Tutor Ace, how well did you do with our evaluation this afternoon? At
Yes.
yes, Tutor Ace, habang sila ay nagko-comment ng kanilang mga scores, recap muna tayo sa mga ating napag-aralan ngayong hapong ito. We have the 5 common elements of news report. We have the headline, which is the main title of the newspaper story, the byline, which shows who wrote the story, the lead, which informs the reader of the most important aspects of the story and contains the 5 W's and 1 H. And we have also, Tutor Ace, what else?
Yes. Forgive me, Tutor Ann. You ended at lead, right? Five W's and the H. Of course, that would be followed by the body, which gives more details and provides more information about the why and how of the story. And number 5, we have the ending, which gives our readers something to think about. Tutor Ann, my prince has a question here, tutors, or rather a concern. I didn't notice the correct answer is full in numbers 1, 2, and 3. McPrince, the correct answer is where B, C, and A. Okay, so number 1 is B, number 2 is C, and number 3 is A. Okay, so yeah, so let us know your scores. Chiran, see Lawton was able to get 4/5. Jaromir, 4/5. Yana Rain also got 4/5. Eileen, perfect score. Congratulations. Sino ba? McPrince, 5/5 still with the thumbs up and the
Yes.
smile on the left. All right. So Jacob, 4/5 as well. Congratulations, everyone.
At eto naman, Shooter Ace, dahil nga yung ating objective today is for them to write a news story, your challenge for this lesson is to write a news report based on the following facts using the inverted pyramid structure. structure. So we will be showing you the facts where you will base your news story. So please do take a screenshot at nang di mawala or meron na kayong copy ng mga facts for your news writing later.
Ayun. So this is a challenge, right? I think this is pretty much the format. I mean, it really depends, but most of the time, this would be the format being followed whenever there would be journalism competitions, especially news writing. Tama ba ako, Tutor Ann?
Yes, that's right, that Shooter Ace.
So, tignan
Ayan.
natin.
So I guess our tuties were given enough time to take a screenshot already with data that they will be using for their news article, and reminding everyone to send your outputs here in our official Facebook page, the Tutor Ace. We have here ETUlay English for with Tutor Ace and Tutor Ann. Send us your outputs as a message at nang makita namin agad-agad yung mga isinisend nyo. Ayan.
All right, and of course, in behalf of the entire elementary English team, headed by none other than Dr. Rubilin Pastrano, and of course, the head of the ETUlay program, Sir Mancha Misal, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta.
And of course, if you have feedbacks, comments, or suggestion with regards to our online tutorial, you can extend it to us by using the link presented on your screen and as well as the QR code. And also, you could email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph.
Yes, and Tutor Ann, real quick here, Eileen has a question. Tutor, kami lang po ang mag-make ng title.
Well, if you could have one, if you could have a headline, yes, pwede.
Absolutely. All right, so up next, of course, is Tutor Emmy and Tutor Joni for English 5. This has been Tutor Ace.
And this has been Shooter Ann. See you again next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday, everyone.
Bye. Keep safe, everyone.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag ETUlay Level Up. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!